Alright guys, it's SFM, and today I'm going no script, so bear with me as I gather thoughts to what I have to speak about today in order to deliver a message. So today I want to bring attention to energy fields and being able to understand them and feel them, and actually being consciously aware of what's going on in your specific environments as you go about your day-to-day life. So what I noticed today was that I was around people, and I had just come out of a meditation earlier in the morning, and my mind was very clear. And as you know, it's a feeling of pure love, pure connection with God Himself. And what I noticed was, as I moved in this energy, once I got around people, I always say of the system, because a lot of it is unconsciousness and confusion, as I've mentioned in a previous video. But what I noticed was that every point of conversation was that of a bad or negative backing. So let me explain a few examples so you can understand what I'm trying to say, and why you need to be consciously aware of what's taking place as these things happen right in front of you, and how you can maintain your control and move forward in the right aspect, in the right energy, and not backslide, as my brother always says, or fall back into the ways that are projected upon you consistently. So for the examples I'm going to mention is, I was around specific people, I don't give names, and these people kept trying to have conversation with me, but the conversation was that of bad backing, as I say. So it's coming from a place of insecurity. As you know, again, my brother can touch on this more in depth from the Bible, but it's along the lines of, what you project onto someone else is actually just yourself. And once you understand that, it does bring a lot of clarity to things as you move through your life. But I keep going off track. Back to these examples, specifically projected towards me was, when are we going to go to another country and get hair implants? Basically meaning that you're not enough as you are, and you should feel insecure like we do. And I simply said, I'm not interested. Like, I didn't say that, but I don't have a need to do that anymore, because it's within. You can consistently fix exterior things, but if you don't fix what's going on within you, the exterior things will never be ending. They'll never take true effect. It'll just be it's like treating a symptom, you know. So I just simply said, like, I don't have a need anymore, you know. I'm happy with how I am, and then I noticed that every conversation, everything that was talked about, regardless of whether I was close to them or not, was always of, well, this guy crashed, this person died, um, look at what's going on with this person's dog, it's terrible, uh, I didn't get the right size of bags, you know, I don't know if anything is gonna be good enough that I just cooked, you know, and the list goes on, right? And all I can see is insecurity, you know. I can see people that are not grounded at all, and they're looking for a validation through you to agree with them and to, you know, mirror back how they feel. And I just don't do that, because that's not actually how I feel, you know. I've spent times alone for almost years at times in the woods, trying to understand these concepts. And to move this conversation forward, I just want to let you guys know that as you gain a more conscious awareness and you stop operating in a subconscious program, you begin to see these things with extreme clarity. And again, not to put any of these people down, because it's all love. We're not here to you know, try to downgrade someone, but all I'm trying to do is show you guys that you can start picking up on this stuff with extreme clarity. And a lot of the times it's, you may have to, you just present how you feel. Oh, it's, you try to give them more of the positive, right? Because they're so stuck in a negative state, whether it's the news they're watching, whether it's the weather is bad, you know, there's nothing that's, wow, that's great, you know. It's always stemming from this point of view, and it's very easy to fall into this sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Consistent pattern, you know. It's like a disease. It's a disease if you don't recognize it, and this disease runs majority of people's lives. So all I'm trying to leave you with for this video is to bring your energy up, you know. This may mean you have to disconnect, this may mean you have disconnect, I say withdrawal, or because you need to gather the awareness to be able to understand these things to the degree of what we operate in this world. And I'm gonna leave you there with this video. You guys think about that, and we will talk in the next one. Again, this is fully raw. I'm just gathering the thoughts as I go and trying to give you guys an understanding, trying to bring you out of maybe something that you're consistently witnessing, but don't, like, you're unconscious to it, so you go along with it. But I want you guys to be able to regain your energy and move forward in the correct way. Mr. SFM, that is regaining your energy and also being conscious of what you are around and how it affects you. And that's it. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.